Hello, this is Amanda, and I want to show you my new garden bridge. So I'm so excited. So it's by Out Sunny. I purchased this bridge to put in my swim pond. So I wanted to make sure that the size and everything fit correctly. So I measured the length before I purchased it. So the length of the bridge is 89.75 inches. So approximately 89, 90 inches. And what I liked about it is that it had a maximum load capacity of 505 pounds. So I wanted to make sure that I can be on the bridge as well as the kids without having to worry about anything. So I'm going to unbox this and fully assemble it, show you what it looks like, and get it all put together. This bridge is so cool. You don't have to put it over a water feature. I just happen to have one, but this could look great in your garden or any outbuilding. So there are two different screw sizes, and then there's these bolts, and there are small, medium, and large bolts. I want you to make sure you understand that these screws, there's like 15 of them, are longer that are going to be for the rails. And there's like over 210 smaller screws over there that you're going to be putting the slats down where you're walking. And then there's the small, medium, and large bolts here that you're going to be using to attach everything. So I grabbed out my socket wrench, my ratchet set, and I'm going to be using the 9/16 here for putting all of these pieces together. I highly recommend that you have this tool. It'll make it go a lot faster. I did follow the instructions in the book, and I'm going to speed up some of the video here to show you how I put everything together. There's just a lot of ratcheting, a lot of using that's the socket wrench to put the pieces together. And then you're going to want to make sure that you are putting everything in alignment here. I did it and I realized I had made a mistake and I had to go back and flip the orientation. So just really make sure that you are following the directions and the curvature here of the bottom piece. So that arch, you want to make sure you're putting those main posts up at the proper arch way. I did it backwards first, so I went back and fixed it. So as you can see here, I've got to ratchet this down. I hand tightened it at first to make sure I had the orientation correct, and then I went through and really tightened it down afterwards. So I got the centerpiece done, one side, and then the other side here. So the three main bridge components I got put together first according to the instructions. So again, that 9/16 size for your tool here to get it together. And then the orientation of these posts, there's some that have the holes on the side and then some that have the holes up and down. So you want to make sure you're grabbing the correct one. The side panel there, it's that center post, and then the other two go a different way. Now, these are the center slats for the walking path that we're going to be putting down. So these two I'm going to put side by side. It measures approximately 29 inches across. And then there, if you see, I put that side supports down at the first and the second there, and then the third here. And I'm going to screw that down. So once I had that layout, I can start laying out the other slats. Lay these out first. Make sure that you have these butted up right up against each other, and then start screwing down. I screwed in the center and then the side and side and keep going. You want to make sure these fit all the way together so you don't have to unscrew and adjust later. So there's 210 screw holes there for the footpath part there. So I got all of those screwed in, and now it's time to add my waterproof finish. I did put the handrails down, and those use those longer black screws. There's like 15 of them. So you're going to do the handrail last. And then I went ahead and sealed my bridge. You don't have to seal yours. I sealed mine. I did 2 coats on all the visible areas that are going to be out in the elements. So I used a transparent finish on mine, let it dry between coats, and then went ahead and installed the bridge. I needed the help of another person to put it together. This would look great any garden setting. It's really fun. I love it so much. In the future, I might go ahead and paint it a different color, but for now, I'm really happy with how it looks. It's, approximately 7.5 feet long. We got it set up and I could not be happier. We ended up adjusting it off of that boulder and made it a little more secure. So here's what it looks like. As soon as I walked on it, the footprints came, but that's totally fine. It's not meant to be clean. And here is the final product. I went ahead and made sure everything was nice and tight and sealed, and it's perfect. I love my bridge so much, and I'm so happy that I built it. So I purchased this myself. I recommend this bridge. It does take some time to put together. If I hadn't have made any mistakes, it would have put together maybe in 3 hours, but because I made a couple mistakes, it took me about 5 hours to put together, plus sealing it. So I hope this was helpful. I'm Amanda of At Our Home with Amanda May, and I hope that you enjoy your little garden bridge. Take care.